VLOG5, a bit of an epic this morning getting out of Lancashire. We had a dump of snow about 5 to 7 centimetres in the space of about an hour or so. I set off, turned around because I wasn't making any progress, went home, had a brew. I'm on the M6 now making good progress. I'm going to take you to the Lake District today. I'm going to show you how I go about composing and filming a short video, the types of things I'm looking for, the shots I'm trying to achieve. Obviously the Lake District's stunning for photography, so I've got the dog in the back with me. I'm going to bag a couple of Wainwrights, hopefully the weather will be nice and we'll have the opportunity to get some really nice shots. Then join me back in the office where I'll show you the kind of things I do when I'm editing a video, and obviously at the end I'll show you the final cut and let us know what you think. But once again, really appreciate you tuning into these vlogs, it means a lot. So please like, please share it, and yeah, let's do this. Here we go, just arrived in the lakes, a beautiful day, so we're going to set off heading to High Seat. Beautiful conditions for flying the drone today. It's not too windy, in fact it's not windy at all at the moment. Sun's out, blue skies, so we're going to get plenty of fantastic pictures and video, so let's rock and roll. That's quite an intense climb, not particularly high but quite steep, so we're going to get the drone out and get some video and pictures. Nice and well, relatively flat to launch the drone. So on the walk up here, what I've been looking to do, obviously you don't want to put the drone up in the air without thinking about what you're going to shoot, because obviously it's going to burn battery. So obviously as I've been walking up, I thought, what is it I want to try and get out of this particular flight? So we've got Derby Village over there, we've got a nice valley with a fast flowing stream in, we've got a nice crag over there. So those are the things I'm going to look at. Ideally with the sun in the position it is, the light's going to be behind the drone most of the time, or at least to the side of it, which is going to reduce glare. You should try and avoid shooting into the sun if you can. I mean, you've got your manual controls to control your exposure and your aperture and your shutter speed. However, to get the best kind of quality today, I'm going to keep the sun behind me. Okay, so it's time to get the drone in the air. We've thought about the shots we want to compose. It's all about telling a story. For this it was a walk up to High Seat, so it's giving the viewer that feeling that they were actually there. So the opening shot I'm looking at getting here is that view, that height. This is where we are, that gorgeous view of Derwent Water there with Cat Bells just to the left of the shot, really giving you that unique perspective. That next shot, this flying towards a gorge there that's lifting up, almost filling the full shot with the wall in the foreground. The same gorge here, vertically looking down, a new unique perspective, a dramatic perspective. Here moving the gimbal slowly up to reveal the reveal shot of the Lakeland Hills, the dramatic light casting some wonderful shadows. Here again part of the storytelling, lifting up over this crag to reveal High Seat there, and you can just about make out Helvellyn there to the left of shot, so really giving that perspective of where we are. Probably the star shot of the day, this again, Cat Bells, Derwent, the southern end of Derwent Water there, the beautiful oranges and the blues, a real dramatic end to this little part of the shot. So time to bring the drone in and move on to the next location. The shots I needed then. Still a bit of a hike to the top of High Seat. Dog's doing okay. This is Affy, for those that don't know, doing better than I am. Yes, obviously composure of the shot's important, but as you'll be aware from the previous vlogs, there's also other stuff I've got to think about, and anyone should think about if they're flying a drone, either a hobbyist or commercially. Obviously the Lake District is synonymous with military training aircraft, and as such it's incumbent on me to make sure I know where the low flying routes are, to looking out for helicopters, fast jets, training aircraft, and making sure I know what I'm going to do if one of those aircraft kind of enters the area I'm operating, which quite simply is just hit the down stick and reduce the height as quick as possible, because although the military guys aim to fly at about 250 feet, which is well within our range, often they can get closer to terrain than that, so something I need to be aware of. So now moving on to the next spot, constantly looking now for interesting stuff to film. I know there's a trig point on the top of the hill which I'm keen to capture in a number of different ways, but yeah, just still looking for interesting features.
As we approach the summit of High Seat, I'm looking at all the different angles, the views, all the perspectives that I want to try and capture in these shots. Obviously the obligatory selfie shot, but they're revealing some of the fantastic scenery that you can see from the top of High Seat. Capturing this trig point from a number of different angles, flying in, flying out, the lift up shots, again just trying to get as many different angles as I can. Here this is showing the route in. Now obviously this is the raw footage, so it's quite jerky, but it's all about trying to compose those different angles, and again part of that storytelling is showing the route I've walked, and you've got that reveal shot there, just showing the fantastic Helvellyn.
We found that little insight into the film and the composure and the type of angles I'm looking for. Hopefully when it's all put together it'll look good. I'm going to take a bit more film while I walk and catch me later, but look at that view of Helvellyn with film here. Absolutely stunning. Couldn't have picked a better day. Oh, so this vlog's just taken an unexpected turn for the worse. So I got the drone in the air, flying it around, taking some nice video. Beep beep, memory card full. Not a problem because it's got an 8 gig internal memory card and a 64 gig external. I go to flip between the two, but instead of flipping, I've accidentally, with my big sausage fingers, hit format. I've just lost all the footage that I've taken today. So the biggest lesson is think twice before you hit buttons that could delete all your footage. So not quite sure where this vlog's going to go from here. Yeah, absolutely gutted, but we're going to have to make the best of a bad situation. So yeah, I'm not going to let this beat me. I've got about 90% worth of the batteries left. I'm going to try and put together some really quick shots that can edit together and still make this trip worthwhile. The picture evidence will prove that I've made it to the top. Yeah, absolutely good, but yeah, I'm going to get the drone back out, try and get a bit of video, and just try and make the most of while we're still up here. I've got about half an hour till I need to be back at the car to get back to the motorway. So yeah, I'll get a few shots. It's obviously not going to be the same amazing footage that I know I had and I've deleted, but I'm going to get the drone back out and try again. Here we go.
Okay, now it's time to show you how to edit this footage together. I was very lucky, I was able to recover cache footage from my phone, so it's low quality, it's only 720p, but I've recovered something which I'm pleased about. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously dump all the footage in the editing software, about 6 gigs worth of footage. We talked about the storytelling, and that's to have that storyboard in your mind, to think about what you're going to do before you go up there, saves time in the air, and it also saves time editing as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is put all the raw clips that I've taken in sequential order. I'm not going to do anything with them, just put them in that order, and you can see there it's in the region of about 10-12 minutes of absolute raw footage. Ideally what we want to be doing is reducing that down to a couple of minutes. When you think about the attention span of watching any video on YouTube or Facebook, A couple of minutes is really all you need, unless you're doing a long vlog like this. Then I'm going to start working through the clips bit by bit, taking out all the raw footage that isn't really required. And if you watch television, most clips only last 2 or 3 seconds, so it's reducing them down to that kind of length and bringing out the best bits in all those clips. Now this is the time consuming bit of it, because you're watching the clips over and over and over again and getting the absolute best bits out of them, so reducing those clip sizes. The next thing I want to do is think about the music. Now I've thought about the music before I've headed up to the Lake District for this particular shoot, and I've thought about how I want the video to look. It's a case then of watching it with the music and double checking that it does work. Now there could be certain beats within the music, or where the music comes in or fades out, that you want the video to kind of align with, and it might be a case of moving a few clips around and shortening them to do that. Here what I'm doing is I've got a lovely long clip, but it's a bit too long to maintain interest, so I'm cutting it and speeding it up, so you still get that lovely reveal shot, but it's just speeded up a little bit. The editing process, yeah, it does take time, it takes a while, it takes going over and over again. So a video like this, you're looking at about, to edit a minute, will take about an hour's worth of editing per minute. What I'm doing here is I'm starting to colour grade, or look at the contrasts and the colours of the clips. Now normally if I was doing this for commercial purposes, I'd do every individual clip. However, because the overall quality of the footage in these particular clips isn't that good, I'll adjust them for all of them really and apply the changes to all of the clips here. Not a standard practice of mine, but just to get the idea across to you guys that it is important, once you've got that raw footage, just have a play with it and really bring out the colours and the feelings of the day here. So you can see the blues are changing, the oranges are changing, and that's really important really, to give that your video a really good and interesting look. Yeah, so after 2 or 3 hours worth of editing, it's time to add a title. Again, the title can be whatever, as long as it kind of bears relevance to the video, maybe intrigues people. And it's also about getting the text right and making sure that it looks right on the video, which I think for this particular one, yeah, it looks pretty good. The final stage is to produce the video, making sure that it's in the right format. I'll always produce it in a low quality first and watch it maybe several times to make sure it's right, and then release it. So here's the video we've done. Check it out, tell us what you think of it, and yeah, enjoy.